Alright guys, welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be ranking all the multiplayer maps, not including Ground War, but this does include 10v10 and 6v6. Ground War maps are just hard to compare versus 10v10 and 6v6 maps. But yeah, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. I'll be streaming later today, which is Friday, at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'll be streaming Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure to go follow my Twitch, link in the description. Now let's start with number 20. Anaya Palace. I did separate a Palace and Excursion just so I could have the nice number of 20. And they actually are ranked at different spots. But yeah, number 20, Anaya Palace. It's just way too big for a 10v10 map. There's a reason you could play Ground War on it. But for its 10v10 size, it's bad. For its Ground War size, or for Ground War, it's also bad. But that's not the point. Number 19, Euphrates Bridge. You could literally spawn trap somebody. That's all I need to say. You could literally spawn trap people. That's really all you need to say. It's just... It's got a lot of bushes and hiding areas. You'll get a lot of snipers on the bridge. It's not a great 10v10 map. At number 18, everybody's favorite map, 6v6 map, Piccadilly. Notice the first two are 10v10 maps. That's going to be a similar trend. Most of the 10v10 maps aren't going to be ranked that high, as I don't play 10v10 often, which is part of the reason. And sometimes I'll play these maps for 6v6 because objective-based game modes allow it for 6v6. So yeah. But yeah, Piccadilly, just a lot of areas, dark corners you could camp in. It just doesn't play well. It just plays to a more slow style, very slow, where you're not getting a ton of score. Even I like to play objective game modes on some of these maps. Team Deathmatch is awful in this game, in Modern Warfare, because there's a lot of campers. But objective-based game modes, where you're forcing players to play the objective, they're a lot more fun. But even this, Piccadilly's not good at. Like, I like playing Hardpoint, but I would not want to play Hardpoint on Piccadilly. Hardpoint Piccadilly is pretty bad. At number 17, we got Granza Raid. Way too many buildings. Holy crap. They literally just slapped 13 buildings with like 75 windows on this map. It's not good. And that's the story of Modern Warfare. Crap ton of buildings and windows you could camp in. At number 16, following that same trend as Grozna Raid, Backlot. Backlot has the same problem. There's so many buildings and crap you could camp in. There's the construction site, there's the other site across from it, there's that middle building, there's the back taxi building, there's like the back spawns, like there's so many areas to camp in, and then there's a lot of borders. It just makes it for a very kind of slow-paced game, where you're in a domination game where in some maps you'll get 20, 30 kills, you're getting like 10, 15. At number 15, Atlas Superstore. So Superstore is just too big. Too big for 6v6. It could be decent for 10v10, but 6v6, it's way too big. And it just has so many corridors and stuff, or so many areas where you could kind of camp behind and sit behind the whole game. Pacing also kind of feels a little bit off. If you get into a lobby with a lot of people who like to rush around in Atlas Superstore, it's actually kind of fun. Of course, that's if you're getting all these maniacs who like to rush around. If you're not going to run into anybody. At number 14, we have Anaya Excursion. Anaya Palace was 20, Excursion's 14, because Hardpoint is really fun on this map. And it's still way too big for 6v6, but it's a lot better than Palace is for 10v10. I can find it enjoyable on Hardpoint, but other than that, it's still just way too big. And the reason Hardpoint's better is because it will spawn you near the hardpoint, so you're getting spawned near the action. So yeah. 13, I have Crash. Just a lot of camping issues. Again, like most maps, there's just so many little areas to camp in. You've got the upper thing. I don't know what that guy was doing. But yeah, there's just so many areas to camp in. There's no real way to flank, because just all three locations could be just, you could have somebody posted up with like a sniper or an LMG in just one of the locations preventing a flank. I go off here. I don't know how this wasn't the play of the game, but you know, legendary. So, number 12, Azir Cave. Hardpoint's pretty good. Yes, it's way too dark. I don't like how dark the cave is. I'm kind of blind, but yeah. Cave isn't too terrible. Pacing does feel off for pretty much every other game mode other than really Hardpoint, so yeah. But it's better than Crash. I'd rather play Cave than Crash, Azir Cave. At number 11, we have Vacant. It's just a map that has so many corridors and areas where people like to camp at. It gets really annoying. Like, there's people who just sit up with their extra magazines and stuff, and it can get annoying. And so at number 10, we have Arklov Peak. Highest rated 10v10 map. You know, it's definitely a lot better. Hardpoint plays okay on it. Again, it's just big. I don't play a ton of 10v10, and I've really only played it 6v6. So yeah, I've played 6v6 Hardpoint on it. It's not terrible, but yeah. Search and Destroy can be pretty fun on it with the 6v6, but yeah. At number 9, we have Havok Sawmill. You know, Domination, really fun on this map. Hardpoint, not so much, and that's going to be flip-flops with number 8. Condor Hideout. Domination is not fun. Hardpoint is really fun, and so Domination on Sawmill is fun because you have people pushing after flags at Havok Sawmill. So there isn't a lot of ability to camp, which that map does give some options where you could camp at. The opposite is for Hideout. Hardpoint makes you push around the map at Hideout. Well, it's just the locations of the hardpoint for Sawmill is bad. There's like 9 different hardpoints. There needs to only be 5. You don't need 9 different hardpoints. That's the one problem I have with Sawmill. Hideout, Domination, you could literally just camp at the B flag and see all 3 flags. That's the problem. That's all you need to see. Warehouse can be a really camping issue, but yeah. Other than that, it's a small map. If you get people who rush around, it can be pretty fun. Number 7, we have Rust, the map I'm playing on. It is a very... It can be good for camo challenges, but for objective-based game modes, nobody ever really plays them. I mean, obviously, I'm playing it right now. But the problem I have with it is the middle stanchion. That's it. You could literally camp in there. And it can sometimes be very dusty and hard to see. But other than that, the map does play pretty well. At number 6, I have Ramaza. Again, Hardpoint Domination. Pretty fun. Similar theme. I like to play Hardpoint and Domination. And so, you know, it definitely can have some issues with pacing on those maps. Not as much Hardpoint. That's why Hardpoint's fun. Because you're spawning near the objective. You know where the players should be at. So you should be always getting in and near gunfights pretty much all the time. And so at number 5, we have St. Peter Griffin, Petrograd, Hardpoint Domination. Extremely fun on this map. It definitely makes the pacing a lot better. And, you know, it's a fun map. Yes, there can be some camping issues on other game modes. Search and Destroy is pretty good. At number 4, I have Shipment. Great for the camo grind, but other than that, the game modes, like, you really can't play the game modes. Yes, they're fun to drop 80 plus kills and a domination on Shipment. That's pretty fun. But other than that, actually playing the objective really isn't that fun. Number 3, I've got Gunrunner. Gunrunner's a pretty fun map, good for domination, and even team deathmatch. There isn't many places to camp. It's a very aggressive map. Yes, not the best map for that, but... And then number 2, I have Hackney Yard. Yes, there are a little bit more places to kind of camp near in that, but I feel like Domination and Hardpoint just play a little bit better on Hackney Yard than Gunrunner. And so that's why I like that better. Because, again, I've started to enjoy playing Hardpoint and Domination more. And then at your number 1 spot, Shoot House. I don't need to explain it. Good for rushing, good for everything, good for camos. Very small pace map. You're always getting in fights. So I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Number 1 map, Shoot House. Don't really need to explain it, but make sure to leave a like, subscribe. Follow my Twitch, link in the description, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.